Welcome to Hymn Street. As I mentioned in last week's episode, this month we are focusing on African American composers. Today's narration and the research for this episode has been provided by Mr. Robert Bobb, one of our faithful members at Vanderveer Park United Methodist Church. Welcome to Hymn Street.
Deep River is one of the most well-known spirituals. In his book, The Spiritual and the Blues, the late African-American theologian and scholar, Dr. James Cone, tells us, "It is the spirituals that show us the essence of Black religion. That is the experience of trying to be free in the midst of a powerful lot of tribulation." The Fifth Jubilee Singers included this spiritual in their repertoire. Many variations of this spiritual exist. One of the first and most popular arrangements was by Harry Thacker Burleigh's Deep River for solo voice. Burleigh was born in Erie, Pennsylvania on December 2, 1866. His father died when he was a child. His grandfather, a former slave, was the town crier. He led his grandsons in singing songs of life and freedom. Burleigh's mother was college educated and fluent in French and Greek, yet could only get a job as a janitor and housemaid. Burleigh had a deep, rich baritone voice, and he was much in demand in churches, synagogues, and homes. His arrangement of Deep River was performed on Broadway. In 1892, he left Pennsylvania to pursue a musical career. He auditioned for the National Conservatory of Music in New York. Antonin Dvorak, the director, influenced him greatly. Burleigh spent hours recording and performing the African-American spirituals he had learned from his grandfather. Some of these arrangements can be found in Dvorak's New World Symphony. Harry Burleigh died on September 12, 1949. Deep River expressed the yearning of the African slave to leave the shore of persecution and cross the river into freedom. Today, Deep River expresses our desire to travel from the land of hate and fear onto the campground of truth, mercy, and peace. Today's performance of Deep River is presented by Ms. Karimi Hilaire. Soprano Karimi Hilaire has been praised in opera news for her marvelous sound, rich and luscious, and is poised to become an international name in the Verismo repertoire. The Metropolitan Opera Guild has featured her in concert performances of Tosca, and she recently sang her first musetta in La Bohème with the Regina Opera. A notable prize recipient, Ms. Hilaire received the April Milo Award from the Premier Opera International Vocal Competition and was also awarded a Julian Autry Foundation grant. This unique and soulful performer hails from Brooklyn, New York. She attended the Manners School of Music, where she earned a professional studies diploma. Ms. Hilaire is accompanied by Mr. Joseph Roberts. Here is Deep River.